This belongs to the station. Do you know what I mean? So you're not actually allowed.
What information could I pull from that registration?
You can. Do you know what I mean? It's not allowed. It's prohibited.
I don't think it is. I've done my research. I wouldn't be irresponsible.
I have. Well. So I'm giving you an order now to leave the area, please.
What's that, under section 8?
My permission. You do not have my permission to film me.
I don't need anyone's permission.
You do, actually.
So you're ordering me under section 8 of the Public Order Act?
You're not allowed to record.
Public Order Act.
Yeah, so section 8. Have I contravened any other section of the Public Order Act?
Sorry?
Have I contravened any other section of the Public Order Act for you to give me a directive under section 8?
You're just being informed.
Yes, but on what basis?
Give your name and address as well. That's section 24.
Yeah, but I haven't contravened any section of the Public Order Act.
You're refusing to give that. You have no ID.
I haven't committed any offences, have I?
No ID, on you whatsoever.
I don't need any ID.
You're saying you won't even give your details, and then you're filming.
Can you not surround me, please?
No.
Can you not surround me, please? I'm feeling very intimidated.
Sorry?
Can you not surround me?
But you're in my workplace.
But I'm filming from public.
No, you're in my workplace.
Okay, but there's no need to stand so close.
Stand back. But you're in my workplace.
So this is an intimidation tactic. Hello?
What are you doing here?
I'm just making a video.
Yeah, you can't record a guard station. It's an offence.
Oh. Is it an offence?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Can you stop recording?
Why? I thought I could. Can you get your hand off me?
What's your name?
Am I required to give my name?
Yes.
I thought you can film from public.
You're committing an offence here.
What
recording
offence?
A guard station.
What
recording
offence?
A guard station.
What's the offence?
It's an offence to record a guard station.
It's not an offence.
Yes, it is.
I've done my research. I'm sure it's not an offence.
That is.
The officer immediately claims that recording a guard station is an offence. The auditor calmly asks the obvious question, what offence? Instead of providing a law, a section number, or any legal reference, the officer simply repeats the claim. No legislation, no explanation, just authority without foundation. In Ireland, just like in the UK, there is no law prohibiting photography or filming of police stations from public land. It simply does not exist. If an officer cannot identify the law he is enforcing, that raises serious concerns about competence and accountability.
Offence is it?
What's this in relation to anyway?
It's just a video matter of public interest. Can you just relax a bit? There's no need to touch me and stuff. We can have a conversation. Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yeah, there's my number there now.
What's your own name?
I'm not required to give any names. Unless you suspect me of committing an offence.
It's an offence to record a guard.
What offence is it? Look, I'm not trying to be difficult. I came to the front office and told you what I was doing. We didn't seem to have any issues. He's just come up to me, tried to grab me. I understand you got the section 24 power, but that's only if I've contravened any other section of the Public Order Act. You're aware it's not an offence to film from public? He doesn't want to talk. Is there anything else I can help you with? I'll ask you a question.
What's your answer?
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, is there anything I can help you with?
No. Is it relevant?
I didn't give you permission to record me.
I don't need your permission. I'm filming from public.
You do need your permission to record.
What country are you from?
So it's irrelevant.
No, it is relevant.
Why?
For visa stats.
Do you think that I've entered the country illegally?
Where are you from?
It's not relevant.
It's a question.
The situation becomes more uncomfortable when the officer begins questioning where the auditor is from. When no answer is given, the questioning intensifies. The auditor responds directly, asking whether he is suspected of entering the country illegally. Consider the escalation. A man filming from a public footpath, committing no offense, suddenly faces questions about immigration status. Nothing about his behavior changed. The only change was that the officer could not identify a crime. Under Irish law, identification can only be demanded in specific circumstances involving reasonable suspicion of an actual offense. Standing lawfully with a camera does not meet that threshold. This shift suggests profiling rather than policing.
What's your answer?
I don't believe I'm entitled to answer. I don't think it's relevant to what I'm doing.
It's a public place and you're being asked a question.
Okay. Am I required by law to answer the question?
Yeah, you are.
What law am I obliged?
Sorry?
Which law obligates me to answer?
Where are you from?
Doesn't matter.
Sorry?
Doesn't matter. Do you suspect that I've entered illegally?
Sorry?
Do you suspect that I've entered the country illegally?
Sorry?
Do you suspect?
I can't hear you.
Do you suspect that I've entered the country illegally?
Which country?
Ireland.
Ireland. Are you from Ireland?
Perhaps.
Sorry?
Perhaps.
Can I see some identification?
No, I don't have any ID.
You don't?
No.
Right. Okay. You don't have any ID on your person whatsoever?
None.
None. Okay. You know, you'll be able to tell us who you are and where you're from.
I don't have to.
Sorry?
I don't have to.
Says who?
It's my obligation not to.
In what country?
Under section 43 of the Irish Constitution, I have the right to assemble here.
Sorry?
Section 43, or Article 43.
No, we have sections. We don't have articles. They have articles in the UK.
Okay, well, the Irish
You're
Constitution.
mixing your countries up, maybe.
I'm not mixing my countries up, but I have the right to assembly. Section 6, subsection 1. I have the right to assemble.
At one point, the auditor slightly misspeaks and the officer immediately focuses on that minor wording error. Instead of addressing the legal point being raised, the officer adopts a dismissive tone and attempts to undermine him over semantics. This tactic distracts from the central issue. The auditor is asserting his constitutional right to peaceful assembly while standing lawfully on a public footpath, causing no obstruction and committing no offense. Correcting vocabulary does not invalidate lawful rights.
I'm just doing some filming. There's nothing more to it than that. I am allowed.
You're not allowed.
I've done my research. I wouldn't be irresponsible.
I mean, you're
I
mixing
have.
up what country
So
as
what?
well. You are not allowed.
Excuse me? I don't have any press credentials.
No credentials. You're no.
I don't need any credentials. I'm a member of the public, filming from public.
Official guard of the vehicle.
It's not an offence to do so.
Yeah, this actually is. This belongs to the station. Do you know what I mean? So you're not actually allowed.
What information could I pull from that registration?
You can. Do you know what I mean? It's not allowed. It's prohibited.
I don't think it is. I've done my research. I wouldn't be irresponsible. I have.
Well. So I'm giving you an order now to leave the area, please.
What's that, under section 8?
My permission. You do not have my permission to film me.
I don't need anyone's permission.
You do actually.
So you're ordering me under section 8 of the Public Order Act?
You're not allowed record.
Just Public Order Act.
Yeah, so section 8. Have I contravened any other section of the Public Order Act?
Sorry?
Have I contravened any other section of the Public Order Act for you to give me a directive under section 8?
You've been informed.
Yes, but on what basis?
Give your name and address as well. That's section 24.
Yeah, but I haven't contravened any section of the Public Order Act.
You're refusing to give that. You have no ID.
I haven't committed any offences, have
no
I?
ID, on you whatsoever.
I don't need any ID.
You're saying you won't even give your details, and then you're filming.
Can you not surround me, please?
No.
Can you not surround me, please? I'm feeling very intimidated.
Sorry?
Can you not surround me?
But you're in my workplace.
But I'm filming from public.
No, you're in my workplace.
Okay, but there's no need to stand so
back,
close.
Stand back. But you're in my workplace.
So this is an intimidation tactic.
Multiple officers gather close to the auditor, creating a sense of pressure. This type of physical positioning can feel intimidating, particularly when no offense has occurred. When the auditor states that he feels intimidated and asks them to step back, the response is that he is near their workplace. However, a public footpath remains public regardless of its proximity to a guard station. The pavement outside a police building carries the same legal status as the pavement outside any other public premises. Physical presence cannot substitute for legal authority.
Coming up to me.
No, this is my workplace.
Okay, I understand that. I'm not
You're in his
I'm not causing a
my
problem.
workplace.
I'm not causing an issue. Can you not stand so close? Look how close this guy's standing.
You're my workplace.
Alright.
I don't want to be on foot.
Well, you're
I have a
welcome.
right
You're welcome
do
to.
that. You're in our workplace.
I'm not in your
100%
workplace.
you are. This is
I'm
our
in a
workplace.
public place.
No, it's not. This is our workplace.
So this isn't a public
This
place.
is our workplace. All this is. This is part.
I'm aware, but it can be filmed from public.
No, it can't. Really? I said to you can't even give a proper explanation. as
There
to
is an
what's
there is a proper
For what?
explanation.
You're not.
Matters of public interest. The
Of
public
what?
are interested to see how their tax money is being spent. Interactions between the public and the authorities.
You can't even tell us where you're from, so we don't even know.
I
if
don't
you're a
need to.
taxpayer.
I don't need to tell you.
So why are you saying you're doing it on behalf of taxpayers when you can't prove you're a taxpayer?
I don't need to prove I'm a taxpayer. What about
You're a
other
hypocrite.
taxpayers?
You're a hypocrite.
Okay, let's reserve our opinions. Like you're in
But
uniform, you're at
You
work.
prove it and not have a discussion with you, but at the moment you're just a hypocrite.
Okay, I'll be a hypocrite. Why are you standing so close, bro? There's no need for this.
I know you're bro.
I'm not your. All right.
I'm just curious. I like your phone, you see.
You're trying to intimidate me. Can you tell him to pack it in? Like, there's no need. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why do I need to stop recording? I'm just expressing my right to film from public. This is very unprofessional behaviour. Excuse me.
There's private cars as well in there. You have no right to record our private cars.
They're not exempt from being filmed.
No, yeah, they are.
They're not.
You have no, there's a security issue around it. You have no right to record.
Okay, well, rest assured, I haven't got.
You have no right to record private vehicles.
A female officer introduces a new argument, claiming that filming private vehicles is not allowed because registration plates are protected. This claim does not align with the law. In Ireland and the UK, there is no prohibition against filming vehicles visible from a public place. Registration plates are displayed publicly for identification purposes. Dash cameras, CCTV systems, and traffic monitoring cameras record number plates daily without legal issue. If filming visible plates were unlawful, countless drivers and businesses would be in constant violation. The suggestion that the auditor should research the legislation highlights a deeper problem. Officers exercising authority should be able to identify the legal basis for their instructions.
In public or anything
They're
I can
not in
see
a
from
public
public.
place.
But I can
That's
film
a
them from
private.
public.
No, it's a private area. You're not allowed to record private car. There's a national security with regards to it.
Insecurity in regards to what?
Because they're guards private vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, well, they are. Well, what did you think they were?
Excuse me? I have done my homework, but I can film anything from public. This is very unprofessional.
No, it's not. You're recording me. I can record you.
But this whole trying to surround me, intimidate me, like...
He's allowed to record you. You're in a public place.
You seem quite reasonable. I'd rather speak with you. Like, you two, I don't know, like,
You two,
what's going on, like...
You were asked a question why you were recording.
They're right. Recording. They're the vehicles.
And private.
Our own private.
Okay, is it an offence?
To record private vehicles.
I haven't been able to make out any private
No,
vehicles.
really. Who are we going by? You saying that?
But regardless, they can be
No,
filmed.
Sorry, it's safety as well.
And your CCTV cameras
It's
film everyone's
safety.
private cars.
It's safety.
Okay, I'm not
Okay?
here to...
So we're working in it like for security and safety. Okay, so there is an issue around recording.
When the auditor points out that CCTV cameras record vehicles continuously, the officer replies that it is different. The obvious question is how. The law does not distinguish between a camera mounted on a pole and one held in a person's hand when both record from a public space. If fixed surveillance capturing number plates is lawful, then an individual doing the same from a public area is also lawful. Arguments built on invented distinctions tend to collapse when examined calmly.
My personal vehicle, reg, being anywhere.
It's not going to be
You
anywhere,
don't
don't
have my
worry.
authority. Yeah, I have what? A stranger's word for that.
Okay, well, you have to go on based on what you know. Not everyone is...
Everything. You don't have a right.
I'm not a
to
criminal,
film my-
like, you can't just
don't-
suspect
Did
me.
I say you were? But we don't know who you are.
Well,
Yeah, and
you
I'm
can't
saying
treat
you do
everyone
not-
as a suspect.
You do not have the right to record our own.
Well, technically
private-
I do.
No, you don't. It's private spot. You do not.
CCTV
You do
cameras
not.
can-
You do not. That's different. You do not. You're a private person. You do not have a right to record private reg.
As I said, I like your phone. It's nice.
Thanks.
Where'd you get it?
It's an iPhone.
An iPhone.
Yeah.
What type of iPhone?
iPhone XR. Can you just leave me alone? Like, I feel a little
I'm in
bit
my
harassed.
workplace. I'm entitled to do whatever I want in my workplace.
Well, no, well, technically you're not. Like,
I am actually. It's
we're in a
workplace.
public place.
Yeah.
You're just kind of coming up to me, circling me, surrounding me.
No, as I
like,
said, it's a nice phone. I'm thinking of getting one myself. You see.
so you're not trying to intimidate me.
No.
Hey, how about this? Do you want this? From
In the final moments, one officer begins commenting on the auditor's phone while standing uncomfortably close. Such behavior serves no clear operational purpose. Personal remarks delivered at close distance can function as a psychological tactic intended to unsettle. The auditor identifies this behavior immediately rather than ignoring it. Professional policing requires maintaining appropriate boundaries and focusing on lawful objectives, not creating discomfort without cause.
If I give you this, will you leave me alone?
But I'm not doing nothing with you.
You say you wanted a phone. Here, take this phone.
Sorry?
Take this phone.
Oh no, I don't want any of your property. So
Okay.
No. I couldn't deprive you of your phone. Why do you have two phones?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Listen, if the camera's upsetting you, then that's on you. Like,
It's not on us.
it's just like the feelings
You
police.
didn't
Like,
like him standing in front of you. So
yeah,
why
but that's
is
a
it
little
any
bit different, isn't it?
No, it's not.
You're a hypocrite if you've shown no respect and no humanity for us.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, if you practice standing there in the rain, knock this out.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Right, see you later, lads. Yeah, and if I find you outside you filming any private vehicle registers, it'll be a different story.
Okay.
Or a code into.
Mhm. Thank you.